watching DBMN TV. This is Monali Sarumbai bringing you the Salesian news across the globe. For the third time in a few months, for Rector Major Father Angel Fernandez Artime is preparing to go to India. In fact, from Saturday 25th February to Tuesday 28th February, the 10th successor of Don Bosco will be on an animation visit to the province of St. Joseph, India, Hyderabad, INH, a province that he already visited during his first Censennium as Rector Major in November 2016. The visit to Hyderabad will be a prelude to the team visit that the Rector Major will carry out with his General Council in the following days, looking at the entire South Asian region. Although the program of his visit to the INH province is rather limited in time, it will at the same time be rich in meetings, visits and celebrations. Father Angel Fernandez Artime will land in Hyderabad at dawn on Saturday 25th. After a suitable time for transportation from the airport and rest, the first public activity of the 10th successor of Don Bosco will be a mass with the students and staff of the Don Bosco School in Bandar Laguda. In the afternoon, he will reach the Don Bosco Navajivan Center for Young People at the Risk near Ramanthapur, where he will be the guest of honor at a large youth gathering. On February 18th and 19th, at the Salesian Spiritual Complex Casa del Hombre Nuevo, the first Camp Savio of the year was held, aimed at adolescents of the Salesian works of the Mexico City Province MEM. The event was organized by Father Hugo Herrera Rosales, delegate for the Youth Ministry of the MEM Province. Camp Savio 2023 brought together hundreds of teenagers from various schools, oratories, youth centers, parishes and associations who, in a joyful and festive atmosphere, experienced moments of games, music, adoration, prayer and intense reflection. The figure of Don Bosco was studied and participants were invited to a personal encounter with Jesus. Father Ignacio Ocampo Urubi, MEM Provincial, presided over the Eucharist, during which a ceremony was held to send out young people from the groups Friends of Dominic Savio and the SYM Teenagers in Movement Project, who have committed themselves to bring Jesus in the style of Don Bosco to their homes and the places where they live. In a solemn ceremony held at Salesian College, Siliguri, North Bengal, has its first psychology lab, wellness studio and wellness woods on February 10, 2023. Located in Taverna block of Salesian College, Psychology Lab is a facility for research, psychological testing and diagnostics. Wellness Studio is a counseling center open to students and anyone who requires wellness therapy. The psychology department at Salesian College, started in 2012, is the only college under North Bengal University's 64 affiliate colleges to offer degree courses in psychology both at the undergraduate and graduate levels. Wellness Studio and Wellness Woods are the facilities for counseling and clinical psychology, where MA students of psychology will be able to practice and provide professional services to students on referral, says Dr. Prince CP, one of the initiators of the lab. Today, the 24th of February 2023, marked 1 year since the beginning of the war in Ukraine. An anniversary that will all have preferred to forget. We sincerely wish that this war had never started. However, it was not a choice. We could only face its devastating consequences, they report from the Salesian Emergency Coordination in Ukraine. In view of this sad occasion, the Warsaw-based coordination team, which organized the implementation of aid to the victims of this war in Ukraine and surrounding countries, presents a small summary and assessment of what has been accomplished in these months of much suffering and generosity, while expressing gratitude to all its benefactors, large and small. A total of more than 9.6 million euros was raised and used for aid, thanks to the contributions of 66 entities, organizations and communities from all 5 continents. The projects implemented and supported included the construction of emergency shelters, support for refugees abroad and internally displaced persons, educational programs for children and youth, the special emergency plan to cope with winter, as well as general support for managing such a complex situation. On the occasion of the feast of Don Bosco at the parish San Martin de Porres in Chimalhuacan, state of Mexico, the promise of 3 new Salesian cooperators from the Mexico South province who belong to the local center Deportivo Don Bosco Chimalhuacan was celebrated. Father Miguel Angel Lezama, SDB, presided at the Eucharist, flanked at the altar by Father Leopoldo Ballesteros and Father George Chiros Valenciano, pastor of the work. The promise of Salesian cooperators was received by Laura Constante, Provincial Councillor for Formation, accompanied by Alfonso Garcia Munguia. So viewers, that is all we have for you today. Until we meet again, thank you for watching.